were trying to get the man to come to your level. That's
as
what
in,
as in, you see, traditionally, when these things happen, it's just like we're in Accra, so that kind of, when these things happen, it's a whole community that sits, uncles, aunties, ubusia penny, you know. Because even in my case, my dad tried to call my uncle who is a chief from Doma to come, and I was like, oh, this one too, why are you going to call?
Yes, yeah.
You know, so it's a big deal.
No, you're not far from the truth, because I was away in the UK when the lady and her stepmom went to my family house in Adabraka. So my uncle in Accra then had to call me then. Said, there's this lady here claiming that she's pregnant for you. Is it true? And I said, yes, it is. And the next question was, they asked me 3 times, should we accept whatever she's saying? I said, yes. Are you sure? I said, yes.
This was after you had gone to see her parents?
Yes. So I was like, oh, okay, no problem. And I said, okay, fine, when you come, we'll then relay the information to family back in Takrady and the rest. That this is the situation. So I'm saying that I had to go through all the processes. One of the things that started or sparked the anger was, you know, on the list, they had written Kwasi Bosika. You understand me? Which then I had to pay.
How much was that?
Yeah.
How much was that?
That's 1,000 or 1,000 something.
You know the thing of having approval. You've at a point you felt like you were not.
Okay.
You didn't get approval from anybody, like where your husband's family was. I mean, clearly we know that your side of the family were quite. They didn't necessarily approve, but they were very accommodating. They were, you know. But did you get it the same way on the other side?
Oh yes. I mean, even though it looked calm, at some point you have to prove that you're not just some girl who opened her legs. You're not just some girl who confused their son or their brother. So you also do the stuff.
To go to MIT, that's your problem.
You also do the stuff. I mean, birthdays, you also buy your cake. Once in a while you go, you try. When you go and maybe there are dishes that needs to be cleaned, you pick them up, send them to the kitchen. If there's a family gathering, you go, you look for a nice dress. I mean, you try so that it doesn't look like. But the thing that I've come to realize about in-laws, which we're not told in counseling, because I did counseling before we got married, is that you can never be enough for your spouse's family. Your mother-in-law can be sweet, your father-in-law can be sweet, your father-in-law can be the angry type, the mother-in-law can be the angry type, but the bottom line in sand is, whether they are too nice or they are too whatever, you can never be enough. They'll always choose their son or their daughter over you.
I like that.
That is what, you see, if counselors, modern day counselors would tell people this, when you enter the marriage and the problems start from year 3 up to year 6,
yeah,
you won't be talking by, like, when things happen, because I have friends who, when things happen, they rush to their mother-in-law and they tell them, then their mother-in-law rebuts us, and when they come like, but I thought she was my friend, I won't talk to my mother-in-law. I'm like, Masa,
she's
Onya wadam.
Yeah.
She's being nice for. She's not being nice for a reason or to motive, because
yeah, of course.
But the bottom line, end of the day.
Nabi, I think I understand you from that point. I mean, largely, you were lucky after the pregnancy, you didn't get married, but you had to go through the counseling process. I never went through that.
No, the counseling process came
six
years after.
6 years. I'm saying that in my case, I didn't go through all that.
Yeah, the counseling and everything else. You
Both
were just under pressure to do
so
the right thing.
Whatever we're doing, we're just like 2 matured guys who are put in the same room with the lock and change, live your life.
Would you say it's harder for the girl
or
it's harder for the guy?
It's harder for the girl.
So
would you say it's harder for the guy or
I think for both of us, I wouldn't take anybody out, because like you said, I also had difficulties. Sometimes she does things and I'm trying to ask, why are you doing this? You know, she can retort anyhow, and you are angry. There are times I'm at the mall buying, shopping, and you want to call her and ask her, do you need something? Does the baby need something? And she's not picking up. And you're like,
So would you say all that, the way she retorts,
yeah.
The fact that she was not really everything you were hoping she would be is what led to the divorce? What was that defining moment that made you think that, look, I can't do this anymore,
we didn't on so many occasions agree on so many things. We didn't really agree.
So it was a mistake, basically.
Even the upbringing of our baby at the time, we didn't agree. I mean, how I wanted her to grow up and how she also wanted the child to grow up were always, confused. Like, there are times I want to say, okay, fine, the baby needs this. No, my mother says that we should do this for the baby. Okay, I just went to the hospital to check. You called, okay, the baby's not feeling fine.
I thought usually when you guys are living together, that's when it's actually easier.
No, we were not.
Okay.
Because then the baby was young, so the stepmom and then I didn't say this. The dad and the biological mom had also divorced for so many years. So then the mom had to also come in. And that also created a conflict. Because then the dad said, no way, don't go to your mom.
Okay. She was under
pressure. Now that you guys are separated, how is raising the child though? Because
it's been cool. I mean, she turned 5 just this Sunday.
Yeah.
Wow.
And she calls me honorable when she's calling me.
So now you can agree on something.
Yeah, I mean,
finally.
it's like, like I said, anytime she picks the call, hey, honorable, what's up? That's how now I can know, hey, Charlie, what's going on? It's like we kind of, dealing with certain scenarios. Oh, your daughter says she wants this. Can you get it for her?
And what about your in-laws?
We've not been in touch since, it's been about 6 or 7 years.
Whoa.
Yeah, I mean, it's not me, per se, but the larger family, it's been like, okay, that's it, we're done. Yeah, so for me, I have said, it is that innocent girl that I am concerned about right now, because she's done nothing. And whatever that would take me to make her feel that my mistake is not yours. And whatever that didn't work at the time shouldn't be her problem.
Would you do it again? Would you marry and do the whole thing?
I want to settle down finally. Personally, I want to. And whatever that I have to do to make it work this time.
I want to know the kind of in-law you'll be, honestly, because you seem so chilled.
Wow.
I have a son, I have a daughter. I have experience of both. It's not like I can't foresee, but what I know for certain is that I am not going to be talking into my son's ear, because it's the most frustrating thing you can do to your child, because your child, in the bid to respect you, when he's talking to his wife or his girlfriend, he says it.
I think that it's my wish that we would all find, that balance in our in-laws, and may we also as in-laws in the future have that balance, so that, like you're saying, not interfere in anything that our children are doing or in their relationships, because it's very important that we don't, because like you're saying, sometimes it's a transfer of energy, because you've seen it happening, you think that that's the way to go. So then without realizing that you're doing it, you know what I mean?
So I also think another critical thing is parents or mothers, not mothers-in-law, like in-laws who are chill, who are like very, very chill. Yeah. They're not living their lives through their kids. Yeah. These are in-laws who just say, "Oko retirement crowd or two coin, oko Spain, oko Gineni," and I say, "Oko New Chrome, Krasibi." You see, they are not living. They don't see their kids as their other property that they have to.
They don't live in it. Yes.
So if you have people who go like, but my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, what you are saying is Greek to me, is because the father-in-law is not
living.
He's not living.
Yeah. May we not live.
Oh no, amen.
Through live our lives through our children.
Yeah.
You need to relax.
You need to relax.
Relax. I'm already relaxed.
Sure. Yeah. Drink more wine.
I like that.